Good morning. This is a general introduction to Google Tools for EDTL 501 at Nicholls State University. So, when you go to google.com on any web browser, you'll get a similar result. But for today's lesson, I want you to go ahead and go through Google Chrome. If you don't have the Google Chrome web browser, go ahead and download it to your PC or iOS device. It is free, and some of the things like extensions that we'll do today can only be used on Google Chrome. So if you're in Safari, Firefox, Internet Explorer, go ahead and switch over to Google Chrome. So first you have to log into Google. You'll see my picture here. That means I'm logged in. Your Nicholls email address is actually also a Google address, so sign in with that. You always have Gmail and images, but if you click on these little dots, you will see more Google tools, and then you will see even more Google tools. Of course, we don't have time to go through all of the Google tools today, but we're going to go through some of them. So first we're going to start with Google Drive. As you'll see when it pops up, I use Google Drive a lot. Google Drive is kind of like an old flash drive, and it saves all of your things in quote-unquote the cloud. So that way if you're working on, say, a Word document or an Excel spreadsheet at your school and you want to go home and work on it, all you have to do is log into your Google account and you will have it. So let me show you what you can do in Google Drive very quickly. Google Docs is very similar to Microsoft Word, as you will see. So say I'm typing lesson plans for March for math. And right here I will start out Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. You'll see it's very, very similar to Word, as in what you can do, the buttons. It even looks a lot like Word. But why would we use this instead of Word? First of all, I did not hit File Save, and it is already saved in my Google Drive. So if I would go home, I could call up my Google Drive and that would be in there. Second of all, and my most favorite thing to do, is the share feature. If you click on share, and I'm going to share this with a colleague, I'm going to type in her name and it will pull from your contacts from your email, and I'm going to say, help me with lesson plans for math for March. And then I'm going to click on this box over here and I'm going to say that Ms. Dempster can edit this document. That means she can be in her office right now, we can both be on the same document, and we can both be writing on the same document at the same time. Problem with that is she could also erase anything that I've already done. So for example, in other EDTL courses, I have you guys share a Google document with me and you set it on can comment. That means that I can read your document, I can leave you comments off to the side, but I can't manipulate whatever you have put in there. And then the other setting is can view. For example, if you're sending your parents home the lesson plans for the week or the homework sheet for the week, you would want to put that only on can view so they cannot change whatever you've done. Also, if you were sending it home to a large group of people, instead of inviting every person, you can get a shareable link, and right here you can copy that link and you can email that link out to your parents, your students, whomever you want. So I really like the sharing feature within Google Drive. So let's go back and see other things. Google Sheets is the equivalent to Excel. Again, as soon as you title it, math homework, and you write in it, it will automatically save. You can again share it with whomever you want, get a shareable link. They can edit, can comment, or can view. Same thing. Similarly, you'll probably guess what we have next. Google Slides is just like PowerPoint. Same thing, automatically saves once you name it, can share. You have your wonderful themes, templates, as PowerPoint calls them, and they all save within your Google Drive. Here's the next thing that I like to show teachers that they usually go nuts for. Now we have all of these others. If you want to make a website, Google Sites is redesigned and wonderful. You can explore any of these. I don't have time for all of them, but I want to show you Google Forms. because this is a way that if your kiddos have devices, you can generate a quiz and Google will automatically grade it for you. How very cool is that? You can change the type of question here. You can add a question there, add a title or description, add an image, add a video even, or add a different section. Here is where you can choose your color scheme. You can preview what it would look like when you send it out to the kiddos, and you can change your settings here. Within settings, you can change it from general to a quiz, make it to a quiz, and you have all of these wonderful sections there. And I know I went very quickly around that, but it is a lot like the other Google Drive tools, and you can send it, you can get the responses here. The responses you can automatically load into a Google spreadsheet. It will grade it for you, and then it will give you a wonderful spreadsheet of who did what, who missed what. It's great for formative, summative assessments, and it will grade it for you. So that is very quick Google Drive how to use it. Again, all of these Google things in here are wonderful. I use Google Calendar daily. Google Photos is a wonderful way to keep track of your photos. Blogger, if you teach English, is a wonderful tool to use blogging in the classroom. Google Hangouts is a way that you can speak to, I think right now it's up to 15 people. You can see their faces and kind of have a web meeting on Google Hangouts. So Google, I tell my undergrads, Google is going to take over the world because they have so many free and awesome things to use. Okay, next is something called Google Extensions. Now what Google Extensions are, this is specifically for your Chrome browser. All of these extensions just make your life easier. And what I've done here is given you what I think some of the best Google extensions for teachers or educators are. And especially some of you that teach special education, they absolutely have amazing extensions. Speak It is text to speech. Just absolutely, this one is a search tool that blocks unsafe or inappropriate sites. Of course, nothing is 100%, and you probably have a firewall at your place of employment, but this is a little extra for you. Remote desktop funny story. I use this often with my mother. She calls me and says, I don't know how to do this. I say, Mom, go to that link, that hyperlink that I put on your main browser page, and I just take over her computer and I do whatever she wants. Very, very fun to do. She's like, oh, how are you doing that? Anyway, removes ad before videos in YouTube. That is definitely a teacher favorite. So Google extensions, you get those from the Google Chrome store, which the address is right here. You have apps, you have games, you have themes, you have extensions. They come out with new ones every day, and they're absolutely fabulous and all absolutely free. So go ahead on to Moodle. You will see you have several assignments to do, one including virtual reality goggles. I cannot wait to see pictures of y'all using those for the first time, or pictures of your kiddos using them for the first time, because they are absolutely phenomenal. If you find that you like the virtual reality goggles, you absolutely have to find Google Expeditions. And again, it's free. But the cool thing with this is if you have more than one Google Cardboard, which again, I showed y'all how inexpensive these are, you as the teacher take over whatever the kiddos are seeing inside of the Google Cardboard. You see that arrow over there, you're controlling that. So you're telling the kiddos, go look over here, that's the Great Wall of China, or whatever you would like to do. So absolutely game changing. This type of virtual reality stuff for education just came out at the 2016 ISTE, International Society of Technology and Education Conference, and is really groundbreaking and very, very cool. So as always, text, email, give me a phone call if you have any questions, and I hope you have fun playing with this stuff. Have a great day.